As we've reported here before, the Fort Bend Museum keeps the past alive for new generations. In the spirit of our ancestors, who had to rely on themselves to provide the things they needed, the museum sponsors classes in crafts used in homes and ranches of days gone by. Today we are witnessing needle arts, a practical thing back then and a stress reliever today.
This is one of my stress reliever crafts, and so I find it really relaxing and really helpful. And I love adding pieces and colors together to make different things. And so I think it's a really cool thing that not many people think about. And it's definitely something that's easier to get in when someone's there to help you through the bits and bobs that don't quite work or fix the knots or whatever.
Allison Harrell knows about these classes because she teaches them.
Very basic 101, it's just learning all the stitches and then applying them to the fish. And the way the fish is designed is that it's sort of a sampler. So a sampler is just a way to show off every stitch you know in a decorative manner. And the great thing about this sampler is that because there's a pin on the back, you can wear it. The purpose of doing these classes is a little bit twofold in that we are teaching the community something old, we are teaching them to appreciate something that they maybe don't see every day, but also when people learn some of these skills, like especially the drop spindle and the spinning wheel, we can then hook them in as volunteers and have them come back and help us do other things.
Today's students had their own motives.
I just like trying new things, not that I'm good at, but I just, I did something today, so. Yay.
This is a little bit more complicated than I have done in the past. So I feel like I'm learning something new.
If I had read everything there was about the trellis stitch, I might not have got it. But a picture here and an example here and getting to do it, even if I'm not successful the first time. The idea that craft involves a lot of trying and trying again and then making it better and making it different. The idea that if you fail fast, you succeed faster.
Embroidery is sewing's an incredibly ancient art. They found sewing needles really far back. Drop spindles are even older than needles most of the time. This is something that, this is how you would repair your clothes. This is how you would get your clothes. You'd make them from start to finish with a drop spindle or a spinning wheel and then weave them in some way, so pin weaving or inkle looms, and then you would have to stitch all the pieces together, which is where needle arts comes in.
Of course, there is another practical purpose for sewing, as past generations can attest.
Knowing how to sew things saves so much time in the long run of knowing, okay, there's a thing I want, but it costs $600 to buy it, so let's see if I can make it for super cheap. And I did do a lot of that a couple years ago because we needed to re-costume our program, which is all historical costumes, and to buy a decent outfit of the time period, it would be about $600. But I managed to get the fabric on sale and then just do it myself, so we saved...
More than 9.
We saved $500 a dress. It really does give the appreciation of when you look at things from the past or things in our collection and you look at them and think, oh my God, that would take me so long. Anything that's beaded, I know how long beading takes. And so looking at things we have from we have a 1911 morning dress that's entirely beaded. It's gorgeous. It would take forever. I'm just grateful I didn't have to make it.
There will be an exhibit this summer concentrating on past fiber arts. You can find the details at fortbendmuseum.org under Events and Fluffin' Stuff. For Great American Pastimes, I'm John Woods.